guys, it's Savvy. I've got a new poem for you today, and this is called I Am a Human Being, and this actually doubles and goes along with my last poem I uploaded called I Am Not an Object. I ended up using both of these poems as an English project where we had to write poems that were contrary to each other, and my topic was protesting that humans are not objects and talking about how humans are used like that sometimes, but also how humans are humans and how objects are objects. And so this poem actually has a little bit of a humorous beginning to it just because I wanted something lighthearted within it, just because both of these poems are fairly sad and depressing and heavy, and so I wanted to have something lighthearted. Anyway, this is I Am a Human Being, and I hope you guys like this. The definition of human. A human being, especially a person as distinguished from an animal, or in science fiction, an alien. 1. I think we can both agree that I am not a relative of Marvin the Martian or Paul, who is really Seth Rogen, but that's beside the point. 2. Obviously not a pet or wild animal. And 3. The word object is nowhere in that definition, so let's establish that I, as well as every other human on this earth, will not be treated as such. With that information on hand, let's get to the more serious part. When my loved ones find themselves buried 6 feet under their flaws, locked in a casket of society's judgments, I simply tell them they are human. That their skin is not clean, that it bears scars, teenage acne, and the heart on their sleeve that will forever remain open and in their giving hands. Sometimes I wonder why it is that humans are used so much. Treated like prey for predators looking for something to sink their teeth into, like dinner ready at the kitchen table. Sometimes I wonder how society mixes up what is human and what is an object. What is an object and what is human? Let us compare a house to a human being. We start out believing that 4 walls and a roof over your head is home. But when we get the first breath of love, we find home is in the embrace of 2 arms, 2 admiring eyes, and a loving heart. In a house, you have a roof over your head, but will a roof protect you from emotional disfigurement? Yes, we can compare the feeling of home to being human, but that doesn't give someone the right to sew themselves a part of you, to turn their copy of your heart's key and let themselves in without bothering to wipe their feet on the welcome mat that is clearly not there, to make a home out of your rib cage, to steal the fresh air you breathe into your lungs, to steal every good feeling that travels through your nerve endings and take them for themselves, replacing them with the fear of imperfection and oblivion. Replacing your self-confidence with self-doubt, replacing your inner beauty with tainted eyes which will see ugliness in a face of beautiful imperfection, which stares back at you in the mirror. Some will use you like a mirror, to see the reflection they want to see, when they see everything they want to be in you. Some will use you like a prescription drug, trying to cure themselves of a broken heart that they don't know how to stitch back together. You are not meant to be conditioned into believing that this treatment is correct. You are not meant to be abandoned after someone decides you don't benefit them anymore. You are a human being. You will fall and you will hit dead ends in every car you take in throughout your life. Learn to be human with the wings on your back that are just beginning to grow open. You are human, and that is okay.